Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Yeah.
Today we're tackling a question that's been around, well, forever.
Pretty much.
The chicken or the egg?
The classics.
Which came first?
Right.
This question has bugged philosophers,
Yeah.
scientists,
Yeah.
regular people, everyone, for centuries.
I bet everyone listening right now has thought about this at some point.
I would think so.
Yeah.
We're going to look at this from all angles. We're going to go way back in time.
Okay.
We're going to look at evolution, of course,
Yeah.
some culture, and even see how this age-old question
Yeah.
connects to things happening today,
All right. I'm ready. Let's do it.
like a relationship with technology,
Okay.
things like AI.
Hmm.
I think there's a surprising scientific twist here, too,
Yeah.
that might just change how you think about this whole chicken and egg thing.
Interesting.
So let's start by going back in time, like way back.
Okay.
Ancient philosophers. These were some pretty smart people. They were already debating this.
Yeah.
Guys like Aristotle and Plutarch.
Oh, yeah. Big name.
4th century BC, even earlier for Plutarch. And they were already trying to figure this out.
Really? That long ago?
Yep, wow. What's interesting is Aristotle, I don't know if he was trying to avoid the question,
Could be.
but he believed that both the chicken and the egg always existed.
Oh, so like an eternal chicken and egg?
Just an eternal loop.
Interesting take.
No beginning, no end.
Just chickens and eggs forever?
Yeah, I don't know if that's the easy way out, but I guess that was his take.
I mean, can you disagree? It's a tough question.
It really is.
It's hard to imagine a chicken without an egg or an egg without a chicken.
Yeah.
It's a real head scratcher.
Well, thankfully, we've come a long way since then.
Hopefully.
We have a little something called evolution to help us understand things a little bit better.
Okay. Yeah, let's bring in some science.
And from an evolutionary perspective, things actually get pretty clear.
Do they?
I mean, relatively speaking.
Okay.
We know that dinosaurs roamed the Earth millions of years ago.
That we do.
And guess what? Those dinos, particularly a group called theropods, were laying eggs.
Oh, so eggs were around long before chickens, right?
Way before chickens. We're talking about a kind of egg called the amniotic egg.
Okay. What's special about that?
It was a total game changer. Amniotic eggs have a shell and membranes that protect the developing embryo.
Right.
It meant that animals could finally really reproduce on land.
Oh, I see. So that was a big step in evolution.
Huge.
From water to land, all thanks to the egg.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So in the grand scheme of things, the egg definitely came first.
So case closed. Eggs win.
Well, not so fast.
Okay. What's the twist?
This is where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
We got to talk about something called the proto-chicken.
Proto-chicken?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like a missing link in the evolutionary chain.
Hmm.
Imagine a creature that's almost, but not quite, a chicken.
So like a chicken ancestor.
Exactly. But here's the kicker. Scientists believe that this proto-chicken laid the very first chicken egg.
So the first chicken egg came from something that wasn't a chicken.
Yeah, mind-blowing, right?
That's wild. How do scientists even figure that stuff out?
It's like a giant puzzle.
Yeah, I bet.
They look at fossils, they compare DNA from different species.
I guess it's all about finding those subtle differences, huh?
Exactly. It's like evolutionary detective work.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
It is. So even though the egg came first, in general, the first chicken egg came from something that wasn't technically a chicken.
That's a real paradox.
Right.
I mean, it makes you think about how we categorize things.
It does.
Like what even makes a chicken a chicken?
Right. And how these categories can be a bit blurry, especially over millions of years of evolution.
Absolutely. And this whole chicken and egg thing, it's not just a scientific puzzle.
Oh, I know, right?
It's a question that has fascinated cultures all over the world.
For sure. It's like a universal symbol.
Yeah. It pops up in mythology, philosophy, religion, you name it.
It really does. I'm thinking about Hinduism, for example.
Oh, yeah. Good one.
The idea of the cosmic egg, or Brahmanda.
Right.
It represents the birth of the universe itself.
Creation from an egg.
Exactly. And a cyclical process of creation and destruction.
Whoa.
Kind of ties back to Aristotle's idea in a way.
Yeah, it does. Full circle.
So the chicken and the egg isn't just about poultry. It's about the origins of everything.
I mean, it's a metaphor for life itself, in a way.
It really is. And it shows up in other cultures, too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like in ancient Chinese mythology, where the world is said to have hatched from a cosmic egg
Another cosmic egg.
laid by a giant mythical bird,
That's cool.
right? And then you have some African cultures where the chicken and the egg represent the interconnectedness of life.
Oh, yeah.
How everything is part of this continuous cycle.
The circle of life.
Exactly.
You can't have one without the other.
It's pretty amazing how This simple question about a chicken and an egg can lead to such deep philosophical ideas.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, like you were saying earlier, it makes you think about those big questions like beginnings and endings and how everything is constantly changing.
Right. And I think it also has something to say about how we view the world.
Oh, how so?
Well, think about our relationship with technology like we were talking about before.
Okay, yeah, AI.
Exactly. We might think we're in control, the creators.
Sure.
But as AI becomes more sophisticated, it starts to influence us.
Oh, yeah.
Our behaviors, our thoughts, even our world.
It's almost like it's evolving on its own.
In a way, it is.
Right.
And it's changing us in the process.
So it's like a chicken and egg situation.
Exactly. Did we create technology, or is technology shaping us?
It's hard to say which came first.
And maybe that's the point.
You're right. It's like the proto-chicken and the chicken egg.
Yeah. It's a blur. It's a cycle. We're constantly evolving, and the things we create are evolving with us.
So we may never know for sure which came first, the chicken or the egg. But that's not really the point, is it?
I think it's more about the journey, the exploration.
Yeah, the journey.
It's about thinking critically, questioning our assumptions, and being open to new ideas.
Exactly, and embracing the complexity of the world around us.
And who knows, maybe the next evolutionary leap, whether in biology or technology, is just around the corner.
Waiting to hatch from an unexpected egg.
Exactly.
So while science points to the egg coming first in the grand evolutionary timeline, the chicken and egg question continues to give us plenty to ponder.
For sure.
It's a reminder that things aren't always as simple as they seem.
Never.
And that's why we love a good deep dive.
Couldn't agree more.
Thanks for joining us. Until next time, keep those brains buzzing.
And keep wondering about those chickens and those eggs.
Absolutely.
See ya.
See ya.